Assalamu alaikum. So let's start our next video, and in this video we will cover about the basic elements of digital communication. Previously we talked about that digital systems or digital communication is far more better than analog communication. So we also studied some advantages of those digital communication. So now we will talk about the system of these digital communication, basic elements. What are the elements used in digital systems which make it so reliable? So let's start from the source. So what is source? Now take an example. This is the source and this is our output. So let's take an example. Source is our microphone or mic in which we are speaking, and the output signal is our speaker. So how our voice from the mic reach to the speaker in the digital system? So let's start from the source. Our voice through the mic go to the system, and the first block is input transducer. So what is the transducer work? Input transducer. This is a transducer which takes a physical input and convert it to an electrical signal. Example, microphone. This block also consists of an analog to digital converter where a digital signal is needed for further process. Okay, because this is our digital system, but the voice, our voice is analog, our voice is not digital, because digital is 0 1 and our voice is not 0 1. Our voice is like waves, like this waves, because when we speak our voice go like waves. So this is analog. So this our voice go to the digital system. Because this is a digital system, so the first step of input transducer will be change our voice, analog voice, into digital, because this system will not understand analog thing because this is a digital system. So the input transducer will convert our analog voice into digital. How it convert? There is always a analog to digital converter inside input transducer box. We also call this ADC, analog to digital converter. Once our voice is converted into digital form, then the next step is source encoder. So what is the work of the source encoder? The source encoder compresses the data into minimum number of bits. This process helps in effective utilization of the bandwidth. What is bandwidth? It describes the maximum data transfer rate of a network. That how much data, how good is your internet connection, how much data you can send in specific time. So after our voice is changed from analog to digital, now the source encoder, it will compress the digital voice. Why it will compress that voice? Because for example, we have a internet connection, and in order to utilize or use that connection or bandwidth, this source encoder will compress our data. For example, if there are some big files and you want to send it through email, but email cannot attach that file, so what you do? You compress that file into zip folder, or into the zip folder. So same like that, this source encoder compress our voice so that it will take only a little bandwidth of our network. Once our voice is compressed, now the third step is channel encoder. What is the working of channel encoder? The channel encoder does the coding for error correction. During the transmission of signal, due to the noise in the channel, the signal may get altered, and hence to avoid this, the channel encoder adds some redundant bits to the transmitted data These are error correction bits. Okay, now our voice is digitalized here, then compressed. Now the work of channel encoder is to protect our data so that no noise go inside, because here our data will go to the wire, to the channel. So before going to the wire, there will be channel encoder. It will protect our data. How it will protect our data? I give you an example. For example, you have some gold, like you want to take that gold jewelry from one city to another, but at night time you feel that it is not safe to take gold jewelry openly from one city to another city at night. So what you will do? You will take some cheap things, like for example you put all your gold into the truck, but in order to make it safe, you will put some garbage in that truck, and you will allow that truck to move and reach the destination. Why you put that garbage in that truck? To protect your gold, so that people don't know that what is inside that truck. When they will see this is a garbage truck, so they will not rob your gold. Same in the case of communication. When your voice or data is going, noise is like a robber, noise can rob your voice or your data. So in order to protect your voice or data from the noise, you put some garbage in that. And what is that garbage? That garbage is like artificial noise, so that when the noise will come, they will see that this is not data, this is actually a noise, so it will not affect your original data. So channel encoder will put some header and footer on your data, and that will be artificial noise, you can say, so that it will be, your data will be protected. Now your data is protected. Now the last in the transmission side is digital modulator. What is the work of this digital modulator? The signal to be transmitted is modulated here by a carrier. The signal is also converted to analog from the digital sequence in order to make it travel through a channel or medium. So this is our digital transmitter, and this is our digital receiver, and this is our channel. Channel means wire. Like your telephone is the receiver or transmitter, and your wire, that telephone wire, is channel. For your mobile phone is wirelessly connected with your Wi-Fi, so that Wi-Fi is channel. So now in this stage you have your protected data, digital data, and you have to send that data into the wire or wireless, or you can say into the channel. But wireless or wires, they are not digital, they are analog. So here digital modulator will once again change your digital data into analog data and send it to the channel. Now your data will travel into the channel and reach to the receiver. On the receiver side, same actions will be done that were done in transmitter, but in receiver they will be done in opposite direction. Like here analog data is received, and the first thing is digital demodulator. What is the work of digital demodulator? Digital demodulator, this is the first step at the receiver end. The received signal is demodulated as well as converted again from analog to digital. the signal get reconstructed there. So in the channel our signal was analog. So when it reached to the receiver, because this is digital system receiver, so digital demodulator will reconvert into digital data. After our data is again converted into digital, it will go to the channel decoder. Here you can see, here it was modulator, here it is demodulator, here it is encoder, here it is decoder, encoder, decoder, so because this is receiver. So what is the work of channel decoder? From demodulator, our data is converted from analog to digital. Now channel decoder, what channel decoder will do? The channel decoder, after detecting the sequence, does some error connection. The distortion which might occur during the transmission are corrected by adding some redundant bits. This addition of bits helps in complete recovery of original signal. So what was the work of this channel encoder? This channel encoder adds some artificial noise in the starting and in the end of our data, so that it will be protected. Now this decoder will remove that artificial noise. It will remove that artificial noise and it will check our data. If there is some type of noise also there, it will remove that noise. Now our data, digital data, is also clean from the noise and it go towards the source decoder. What is source decoder? The resultant signal is once again digitalized by sampling and quantizing, so that the pure digital output is obtained without the loss of information. The source decoder recreates the source output. This is source decoder. Do you remember source encoder? What was the work of encoder? The channel encoder does the coding for error connection. During the transmission of signal, due to noise in the signal may be altered and has avoid this. The channel encoder adds some ribbon. So in source decoder, in source encoder, what is source encoder? Source encoder was compressing our data. Now source decoder, it will recompress our to the original shape. How? You see in the picture, here our data was compressed in order to utilize the bandwidth. Here that compressed file is opened and our data will come to the original shape. After that, the data will move towards the output transducer. What is output transducer will move? Output transducer is the last step. After that, our voice that we send from the transmitter will go to the speaker. So what the last step will do? Last step will convert our digital data into analog, because when someone will hear our voice, that is analog. So we have to convert that into analog also. So this was the working of a digital system. I think yeah, let's give one time more. I will give you a briefing on this. Here is the source. From here analog voice come, and this input transducer convert that analog into digital, because this is digital transmitter. After our voice is converted into digital, then the source decoder will compress our voice. Why? To save the bandwidth. Once our voice is compressed, then it will move to the channel encoder. Channel encoder will provide security. They will add artificial noise into the header and footer of our data or voice. After our voice is protected, then it will move towards the last step of transmitter, that is from digital to analog converter. Why digital to analog converter? Because it will go to the channel, and channel is analog. So once it's converted into analog, it will travel through the channel and reach to the receiver. On receiver side, the first step will be the analog data will be converted into digital again, and it will be transmitted to channel decoder. Channel decoder will remove that artificial voice noise and move it towards the source decoder. Source decoder will decompress our data that was compressed here to save our bandwidth. Once our data is on original shape again, it will go to the last step, that is conversion from digital to analog. Why? Because the output signal should be analog signal. If it will be not analog signal, then how someone can hear our voice from speaker? So the input was also analog, the output was also analog, but our system was digital. Why? To save the data or voice from distortion and for better quality. So this is whole digital communication system, how digital data works. Next we will talk about in our third video, because this video is quite long, I think.